wearing gloves. On camera, I don't want y'all to go nowhere. VTSV, I don't want y'all to stay right there. The buck stops here. No more. I hooked my dog up. I thought about him last night. I saw him. He didn't even know I had him on my mind. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Can I throw this one?
No. They ain't done yet. Well, when they get these holes on the other side,
then the man got it going back together. This is the brake switch for the signal. It also has a plug-in on the American auto wire harness that we got going in the red Monte Carlo. So we're just gonna assemble it. You remember these are the pieces that was kind of rusty, dusty. We just, cleaned them up, refurbished them, painted them, put the bushes and everything back in. And now my dog gonna put it together. Go ahead and show them what you do, Stan. Show them how you do your thing. Bitch. I thought when we're doing a push button start, in order to press the brake, I need to press the button. And I'm like, yo, this switch is bad. We done went and got 5 switches. The whole time, the brake's supposed to be pressed like this, and this tells the system the brake isn't on.
This is a normally closed switch. Usually, everybody's brake switch is normally open. So normally closed means when it's closed, right now it's closed, it's on. When it's open, it breaks the circuit.
So it was working, it was doing it. My mind was thinking backwards, but I don't want y'all to tell nobody that shit. That was between us.
There you have it.
Hold it up, functional where you can see it all the way up on the top. This how it's supposed to be here. Now, your brake booster or hydro boost has a shaft that connects to that, and that's what keeps it situated. You would just basically have to have that adjusted once. We really can fine tune that once we have hydro boost in the car. We're going with hydro boost on this one. The hydro boost is your braking system. The car from the factory had
brake booster.
A brake booster. The brake booster is what used vacuum to create the brake pressure in your brake lines. Well, with a hydro boost system, it used your power steering line, which has at least double the amount of pressure in it. All race cars, they have hydro boost. See what's going on. We got the shift linkage painted fresh by Mr. Stan the Man, as well as the bracket that goes on for the gear shifter. We showed y'all the shift work kit that gives you the linkage for the shifter when you change it over to the column shifter. Stan the Man painted it. He also painted the earpiece. All of this was just raw metal. Everything is installed. Go ahead and give me a shift stand. It's in park now. Reverse, neutral, drive. You can go back to park. Making a center line here to line this up. This is a factory piece that we integrated into a car that did not have a floor shifter with the console. So we doing all of that, come get the wires and everything hooked up for the lights that's in it. And we converted it from a 3-speed to a 4-speed because we have a $700 Ford that we're gonna change to a 480, but it'll work with all 4 speeds. Yeah. Y'all see what's going on VTSV Auto. You see that styrofoam. We got new ski console. The reason why we replaced it, guys, real quick, if you look on the inside here, it was the customer bought a piece that was modified because it was broken. All of that's a repair area down in here. All that's been repaired. And what it's supposed to be, you're supposed to see both of those holes because it bolts in with the shifter. So this one is the one they replicated here, and this one is the piece that was fixed here. So those bolts they probably took out. These they probably took out and didn't know that it was more associated with the shifter, and pulled it and snapped the plastic. And the customer bought a console from somebody not knowing that this would affect the install. So what happened is, once you put this in the car, it was too much height at the bottom of this, which pushed it up. So just buy a new clean piece and just get it correct. The holes pretty much align it. You want those holes to be correct. So that's why we bought a brand new one. Yeah. Guys, that was official failed attempt by Mr. Tom, okay? But he's fighting back strong. He's definitely fighting back strong. Yeah, we're just refurbishing these things, man. You can see a little bit of pits in it, you know. So we're gonna add our own little touch to it. This used to be black in here. This had a sticker up here. You know, this is a new piece that we bought.
Seen you do 3-4 times. First time I was like, I'll get this stuff apart. I seen you do it. Oh, okay, I got it. Yeah, bro. I was like, where the cut that?
That shit up.
You know what I'm saying?
So we got here the new steering column setup for the Monte Carlo. The steering column was bad. Flaming River, real good brand. Tilt. This is tilt, telescopic, push button start, no shifter. This one don't have the ignition switch on it because it's keyless. Where they send you those new wire harnesses, they don't even have it plug and play. They make it for you to cut and fit because most people do something different, whether you're doing a floor shifter or you're doing a push button start. So they give you all of that stuff separate. The only thing different, you can see too that our wires the same, but the pigtail is a lot bigger. So that's for more like newer stuff that might be out, functioning stuff that might be out, where if you had that connection, but you still can plug the original one up to what we need. Those are the only wires that we need for our setup. Self-canceling, so you know in the new cars when you turn it, the old car, if you turn your turn signal on, you have to rotate the wheel so much to get it to cancel. Where this one is like the new cars, if you just move it a little bit, unless you hard click the turn signal. If you hard click it, now you got to rotate it. But if you just do a simple touch, turn signal to where it's something quick, where you can just immediately get over. You don't have to do that. That's for like if you're doing a lane switch and you're not finna turn it all the way over, but you want to notify, so you can do a simple touch. it'll turn your signals on, and if you move your steering wheel just a little bit, it'll self-cancel. And then this attachment that you gotta buy from Frame and River as well with the column, it gives you the mounting bracket for this. So you gotta take this off. Use this bracket that actually mounts to the steering column location here, and that's what this is for. They sell this separate. They sell a new billet aluminum swivel like this separate. You know, we have all of the stuff here. It's in my office. Tilt, turn signal, hazard knob, billet, nice little clean look. And these we'll probably leave billet. We'll just paint the steering column. So if the column had ignition switch, this is where it'll be the connection point to be for it. So your wires from your fuse box will plug in here. Well, with the push button, these wires we tap into with the push button. That's also from Flame and River. That's an $1,100 piece. Didn't know it was that much. But at first, you know, I was just trying to get it, you know, started, you know, get everything wired and make sure we're functional. The headlights, you know, there's a lot more relays and, you know, brain units and stuff that wasn't in it from the factory. Okay guys, we cleaning up the wires. Remember all of the wires we had down, got everything running, working how we wanted it. Now we gotta put everything in the right place. Standing man, view that fuse box. Let me get a picture of that panel. So I can zoom in. Those wires are in the way. Lift those wires up for me. So we made a panel, covered it in vinyl. Had to put the e-brake in to make sure we got the room. We do just enough. Turn signal, tilt, and hazard on the other side. This is the factory hazard. Factory turn. But it didn't have tilt. The third one never is for tilt, you know. So this one's got tilt, as well as all of the new enhancement that these, you know, self-canceling turn signals and stuff like that. So obviously, you know, this will slide back and forth. The only thing to tighten it down is right here. So. You know, are you gonna do everything in red? Or we just gonna do the legs?
It'd be good to break this up. Either this painted red, which would be easier, that painted red. But this painted red's gonna be touching that red. If we paint this red, we're gonna lose, you know, we're not gonna be able to save the printing.
The detail?
Detail.
I really do the outside anyway though.
Outside here?
Yeah.
It's all a lot easier. Because on the, it's going to be touching, so it's going to be continuous red. And then the
center
is going to be the accent.
So they screw in from the back then. They screw in from the bottom. Okay. Alright.
We can do all that.
I ain't gonna do all of them. I just want to put one on.
This range.
Top. Oh, okay, yeah.
You're gonna be red outer ring, chrome in the
Chrome
center.
in the middle. Yeah. So that and this is the shaft off of the
Steering.
yeah, and this, you know, we need to paint this too.
Okay, is it cut to the proper length?
Yeah, it's already there.
Okay, so paint it the same color.
Yeah, but we need to also fit. We need to fit these on here, Mr. Tom.
Prime, haven't used prime yet.
That's a matrix, copycat matrix.
Oh,
The person who opened that left matrix, so they got all of the codes. But I'm saying, but that's gonna be dope. You know, that's the back part of it with the grip. You know, you're gonna have the black with the red in the middle with the red with the chrome button. That's gonna be dope. But you, if you're right, if we can unscrew these and
take that
completely out, that's gonna be killer. That's gonna be killer. And then here's the yeah, we gotta put it on with this. This is the adapter. Yeah.
Now you're gonna paint that.
I think I'm gonna leave this polish because this polish meet this polish. I'm gonna leave that, you know what I'm saying? And then everything else will be red. Thought about that too. Ducks going in. Dash in, dash out. Just to highlight, you know, they got a brand new dash panel. Got the new HDX Dakota digital gauges. We went with the brand new Gen 5 vintage air AC system. We had to buy the center vent up top, modify it to where it has the brackets on the back to be able to accept the AC ducting, because it didn't have a center vent on this car when we first got it. So wasn't a factory floor shifter car, converted it to floor shifter, got the Holley Terminator X-Max, everything wired up, Flaming River, push button start, everything wired up, steering column, everything done. So nice little touches, you know, nice little touches on the center console. You know, you see the original old column that was bad. You know, this is the new one that's, you know, been painted to match the car. You know, as well as the center console was, you know, they had a little freak touch to it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We're waiting on a new, brand new base to come in. You know, this one's was bought used, and this attaches to the floor with, you know, certain bolts. That side is damaged. You can see the, you know, the little repair they did. Look like some fiberglass. This metal piece supposed to be plastic with holes. That was another repair. You can see that was done. Well, it has it sitting in the wrong location, so we just ordered a new base, you know, just to have it nice. Plus, with the fact that he got a brand new dash panel, you know, crispy new, Right here have a brand new console. We did the shift work linkage. Y'all remember in the video. Got everything shifting properly. We converted the shifter from 3-speed to 4-speed because he'll have a 4L80 in it. But right now, okay, it was a little low. Okay, it was down.
Yeah.
Can't see now. Okay. Yeah, man. So we got all the wires in. We got everything wired up, functioning, working. The RPM gauges is working. Oil pressure's up. Temperature we'll get once we leave it running for a duration. So now we're just fitting all of the AC ducts, so then we'll know what room we have left to be able to mount all our, brain units for, everything. Yeah.